Just because I like to make them eat their words, but the concept and the mentality of being a hater, I'm not with that. Because that's not. I've never been that person. So I don't relate to those people.
You're a lie.
There's literally not a person on this planet that will say that I hated on them. You can't
that
find a person.
That doesn't mean you haven't done it.
I haven't.
Because they just didn't catch you.
I've always been supremely confident in myself, and I never worried about what other people did. And anytime I ever saw somebody doing something, even if I liked it or wish I was there, I use it as motivation. And I will commend people.
I'm not talking to this fully formed guy right now.
You've
never rooted against someone interested for yours in priority. Yes or no?
That's different. If we playing a sport, yeah, I want you to lose because I want to win.
Don't try to give me context.
I've never
asked you, have you ever been a hater?
No.
No. I approve you're a hater because I see it all the time.
You gonna prove I'm a hater?
You ready?
I'm not a hater.
Yes, you are. Because I see it all the time.
You gonna make up something.
You just described what I see all the time with parents. So there are parents when we go to our AAU games. We're up 1 and the kid fouls, so now they get 2 free throws and there's no time left. You know what I hear from parents? And I tell them and I check them all the time. Miss it.
You ever heard that from me?
Listen, come on. You just said in sports, you went first to sports, so I know you rooted against other people before. Listen to me.
Me playing, yeah.
I ain't watch you play. I'm sorry.
Right, but you talking about other
we up 1, and then they get 2 free throws, no time left. I hear parents saying miss it, and I say no. I say
I'm letting you cook. I'm not saying
I always want them at their best so I could be better than their best. I don't want them, if I would have made it. So I know when you went to the sports example, there have been times when you were like, yo, I want mine so you don't get yours. I hated on Bruce Smith. I'm like, dog, get hurt and then get healthy right after the game.
I don't think that's hate, though. I think the example you're using is not hate. That's competition. Like, now, let's say
you're competing against your own teammate? That's called hate.
Let's say I'm the Knicks, right? And I'm playing on the Knicks, and I see Tatum and I'm like, damn, I want Tatum to get hurt because we trying to win this game. That's hate. Like, I'm hating. Like, I want something bad to happen to you just so that we can move forward. Now, if you're at a free throw line,
but when I gave you the same example, you want the guy in front of you to not play so you can play?
But if I'm saying I want you to miss this free throw, that's not me hating on you. That's
yes,
literally competition. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you.
No. But what if you're the Bruce Smith example? When you like, yo, if Bruce get out the way, it's all me. You ain't never.
That's hate.
That's hate.
That's hate.
And you've
never
done
said that. I ain't never said that.
So you never wanted a promotion? I don't know.
No, I just want to outplay you. I don't want something to happen to you to get out the way. I just want to show that I'm better than you.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
No, that's what I did.
No, that's what it sounds like when you were here in the basement. But in that moment, I'm asking you, okay?
So you're speaking from a hater mindset, and you trying to pass that on to me.
Oh yeah.
I ain't got that in me. That's not who I am.
I really think you do.
I show love.
I show more love.
No, you don't. Not with a hater mindset.
What comes with love? What's the thin line between love and what?
Hate.
So you ain't got the thin line?
Nah, because I'm just on the side of love.
This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. Shut up. I'm sorry.
You show love, but you talk defending AB.
Right.
I love AB. I actually like AB more than I think most.
You also say you love haters.
I do.
So
who else is a hater? Joe Budden a hater?
He's a hater.
100%.
I love him. You don't love Joe Budden? I thought you loved podcasts.
I like Joe Budden.
Okay.
But I don't like when he be hating on people.
He's
like
definitely a hater.
Yeah, he a hater.
He a hater too?
Yeah, he admits to hate. So it ain't even like no secret.
I think everyone's a hater.
I don't think everybody's a hater. I think most people are.
I think the extremes get called haters, but we all got a little bit. I wish that worked. I wish that happened to me and not him.
Most people have some form of jealousy, but I don't think everybody's a hater. I think hater is very intent.
If there's a thin line between love and hate.
There's intent with hate. I think jealousy is something that can happen without you even trying.
True.
If somebody's a hater, they know they know they're hating. I think there's more. It's more direct.
Hold on, me cheering and booing you. This is my last layer, I think.
It's a good conversation.
This is great. You're talking about intent. without sabotaging you, without physically stopping you, nothing I do to you should affect you. Now, it does because no one's perfect. But if you go to me right now and say, Marcellus, you're gonna miss this sack, I don't care. Every stadium I've ever been in, someone cheered me and booed me. So I don't let that come into me and internalize it. So where's the haters? The booers? They're not haters. They just root against me.
But you also don't want a teammate that wants you to outperform. You don't want a teammate that says, Marcellus, I want you to miss this sack. Like, why would you want a teammate like that? Not Marcellus, go get the sack. Go get it. I want you to go get it, bruh. I want you to miss it.
Yeah, well, look, I've seen this. We've had weekly pools. You've been there before. First guy who gets the sack gets $1,000, $10,000. We used to do that stuff all the time. Bounties. Sorry. We have bounties.
That's competition.
You can call it what? Hey, dress it up. Put on heels on this hater.
That's
put heels on that hater. Call it what you want. But that girl is a hater. You could call her different competition. You could call her hard to play with. He wanted the 10K, so he didn't want me to get the sack.
I get that. I think there's a difference between competition and hate.
Because your definition of hate is really like cause and effect. You're saying, well, if you did this and it affected me a certain way, then that's hate. Like, just because you're not affected by it doesn't mean that a person's not hating. Somebody can say and do a lot of things to you and it don't affect you. You still hating.
Yeah,
like,
and you hated too. I got one example.
I ain't never hated.
Baby Blue out there. Hey, girl, that pretty car. And I know it's rare.
Let's see how we gonna make this work here.
It's rare.
He reaching now.
No, I'm just
Stretch
giving you
Armstrong over here.
I'm giving you examples.
That's hate.
That's hate.
Baby Blue, that pretty little
pretty
car
baby
out there.
And you know I like a pretty baby blue car too. I had one.
Yeah.
And then they like, we got this one. We got one. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking. You got one, and then they tell me, yeah, you and this guy Justin are both trying to get it. It's just like houses.
Hate gonna kick in.
Oh no, when you kick in, it ain't kicked in. It's always with me. What do you mean kick in? Like, dog, buying this house and like there's 8 other bidders. Who didn't say, I hope they just disappear. Hope they don't get no Wi-Fi for 2 days so they bids don't go in. You ain't that guy. Tell the truth.
I'm not that guy.
Oh, you just I want to outbid the highest bid.
I'm gonna get it or I'm not.
Huh?
So like you give an example of the car. There's one left. You know, every year they make the same car. Right. I'll get another one next year.
Let's get the house then.
If it was the only one, I'll get another one.
Let's get the house.
There's always another house. I deal with that every day.
No, it ain't.
There is.
No, there is no two houses the same unless you build it.
Right, because sometimes there's one that's better.
Yeah,
so I might miss this one.
And most times it's one that's worse.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
So you have never been in a bidding war and hoped you win and they lose?
No, I always hope I win, but I don't really care if the other person gets or not. That's just me. I know there are people who think exactly like how you think.
Yeah, you know
it's
them,
not.
That's
just not me. Like I'll go for it. If I don't get it, it's like, all right, I didn't get it.
Oh no, don't get it twisted. I ain't losing no sleep over a loss. However, in the process, I hope Donald Penn sprains an ankle. I go around him.
That's extreme. I don't think like that.
Wow. No, I really want to beat him at his best. However, if we got to play the Celtics without Tatum, oh, sorry. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I ain't mad at that either, though. Shoot, when I'm playing best DN.
That's
y'all keep dressing that up. That's called.
There's a difference, though.
Okay, let me give you this.
Wait a minute, let me ask this.
Okay.
I always thought that haters were people who were wishing bad on somebody who has nothing to do with them.
That's probably a better
that
point.
Too.
That's probably the better point.
I mean, sometimes they have something to do with them also, though.
I think you're right. And I'm making it in the competition lane because this is where church comes in. So the devil, they say, only comes to you the first time wearing red with the pitchfork. Then the rest of the times, and I forget that movie that really showed this. It was like some good movie where the devil was all of the things you like. And it just kept coming like the pretty girl.
The Devil's Advocate.
Was it Devil's Advocate? Yeah, with Pacino.
Yeah. With the lawyer movie, right?
So y'all keep saying, oh, that's competition. No, that's hate just coming. I only say I'm a hater once. The rest is, oh, no, you just wanted to beat him. Oh, no, you guys both tried and you just won. But it's hate.
I just think you're crossing the lines there because it's one thing to want to beat somebody. It's another thing of wanting something bad to happen to them just to beat them. That's two different things.
Did I say I wanted some bad?
So you want him to sprain his ankle?
That happens all the time.
No, but you say you want that to happen so that you get past it. There's a different.
Well, I know he ain't just gonna say, Coach, I want to get out the game, so I need a reason.
The other side is you just outplay him and beat him.
That too. That's my.
That's how it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, but
not
it don't
like you
always
get
go
hurt
that
and
way.
then I beat
Unless
you.
it's Bruce Smith.
I'm about to say, there's no outplaying Bruce
Harding.
Smith. There's no outplaying Bruce Smith, so he needs.
Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding.
That's a hater.
That's
right
hater.
there.
That's a hater,
That's a hater.
and I would never do that.
I can't beat you, so I'm gonna take you out just so I can beat you.
I would never. All right, you won this one. I would never do what she did and get caught. Like I would just did it.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers?
This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.